Uh, oh, Jesus. Okay, throughout this month we're going to be playing horror games. We were going to play some Resident Evil 7 DLC, but after waiting ages for an update, and we're going to be waiting even longer for a download, we thought, fuck it, let's try this indie one. I'm here with Sam Congrave, how you doing?
Surviving.
And Ian Burrows, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Excellent. So,
Let's try and keep this gimmick on life support and see how VR does.
Written by our nation's leading author of children's literature, Ms. Lynn Jindai. The story is called The Weeping Doll. Once upon a time,
So far, the only joy we got was when you were playing Resident Evil 7 and you almost shit yourself.
we should do that again.
Except
No,
that
VR's
Probably
good.
will.
a red birthmark on her face, which often made her parents.
He's
behave
playing with a
coldly
doll or
toward her.
something. It's an indie horror game.
The older
Weeping
sister
Doll
had a big,
is the
beautiful
game that we are
Weeping
playing.
Doll.
filled with lots of toys. But the younger sister's room.
Do they have Five Nights at Freddy's on the PlayStation Store?
No, they do not.
To be seen was a doll
Oh.
with a similar
They don't even have Benny and the Ink Machine on here.
Inventory. Huh. Oh, phone. Okay, how do I... So, X isn't the... Alright, what do I, Okay, how do I choose? I'm pressing X. Oh, R2, okay.
Where are you?
Oh, hello, madame. I've just arrived home. Today's the kid's birthday, so I've been food shopping. That's why I got back late.
Atung, listen to me. I don't know what to do.
Madame, what's the matter?
Oh, it's teleport, okay.
Atung, help me. There's something terrifying in the house.
What?
It's a doll, a weeping doll.
Madame, what are you talking about? Where's the Lord? Isn't the Lord with you?
The Lord is already... No, I'm gonna be killed too. What shall I do? Help me. Hey, Tong, I'm at...
Okay.
Madame? Oh, no. My cell phone is out of battery.
British people don't say cell phone. It's unrealistic.
To be fair,
Well, that's
Ollie, I use some Americanisms.
I admit I do as well.
Well, I've got the excuse. I'm married to someone who literally spent a majority of their time in the States, so
Well,
7.5 years. It's still a long time.
And I've been in the States.
Anyway, my mother-in-law is also American, so words are used and shared.
Locked. It's lucky I heard a key under the flower pot.
Oh, I've got to look at it. Okay, flower pot. Under the flower pot. Ah, okay, I see. Da-ba-da.
So what actually do you need to do?
Use the force, grab the key, chuck the flower pot over there.
Why is the room such a mess? Has someone been in here? I should tidy up a little first.
Oh, so you're the maid. Okay. Oh. Where do I put the hat? Is there a hat rack? There is a hat rack. Onto the rack you go. Hey.
That's Yoko crying. I should check it out.
crying's coming from over there.
I think you got a trophy. I think you got a trophy for just that.
Yeah.
So, we've got to tidy this room.
Well, I've heard some crying. I think I've got to investigate that. But just a second. Oh,
Nicole's getting into the spirit of things.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I think it's
She's
actually
definitely
quite
getting into the
appropriate.
Oh yeah, Nicole's definitely getting into the Halloween spirit. The screaming, the screeching, and I'm holding a razor.
Okay.
Ollie, do you think it's too inappropriate to go around Halloween dressed as Chris Benoit?
It's been long enough. Wait, no, how
Well,
long? It's been about 10 years.
It's been more than 10 years at this point. He killed his family and his wife in his family in 2007, I think. So, it's been a while. Oh God, the memes.
well, there are worse things to dress up as.
I could go around. I was thinking because the village is the way it is, I'm hoping that it rains on Halloween because I might just go around dressed as Pennywise, holding balloons and scaring people who come out of the co-op by pointing and laughing at them.
I heard a notification. If somebody messaged me on the PlayStation thing,
I think it might have been for a trophy because I don't see any comments.
The door is locked.
could one of you comment to
I
make
remember
sure
the
that
keys
comments
in the
appear?
wardrobe.
Because I know they did last time, and I appear to have fixed them. But
Sorry, no, we just got one. Ollie, you immoral toad, from Jack.
oh, I think it was me. I see. I think I know to what he is referring.
Is it because you didn't invite him?
I think he was more referring
I
to
remember the key is in the wardrobe.
the keys in the wardrobe. Okay. I think he was more referring to the last video I put up with that really cheap deck that I found the recipe for.
Well, you know what? Yu-Gi-Oh's been out for a while.
Well-
Yu-Gi-Oh, the card game, has been out for years. So if you're finding ways to exploit it even now, then I don't think it matters.
I saw your Yu-Gi-Oh stream. That Exodia, well, it wasn't a stream. It was just a video clip. But yeah, that was the point.
I think that was the point.
Yeah, it is pretty cheap. And that is why ban lists
Why would
exist.
she lock herself in her room?
Why would she lock herself in a room?
That's weird. Why would she lock herself in her room?
Depression.
Oh, Zamri's live.
Oh,
Zamari! Unfortunately, this will be the first stream in a while that's involved on any of us. There, she hasn't made a Buzz Lightyear joke. To infinity and beyond.
Hey, Ollie, have you heard her impression of you?
yes, I've heard it.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was adorable.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've been playing on
Was
Amusha
locked up
4.
the first day I came.
Not
I only
great,
met her
to be
once that night.
perfectly honest with you.
What isn't? Sorry?
I was saying I've just been playing on Amusha 4 the last few days. It has an over-reliance on you having played the one Onimusha game that
I'm
isn't
not
that
sorry.
good, or at least not that popular.
Can't join the stream. I'm waiting for something. Fair enough. Right. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think enough people played the second Onimusha game.
Is that the one with Jean Reno?
No, that's the third one. That's the thing. People remember the first or the third one. The second one has a completely new character and a very inconsequential story in the terms of the actual plot.
This door.
Though it
You know,
does
the funny
involve, it does use one actual person that Japanese history can't determine their gender at all because they honestly can't remember.
And who is that?
Magoichi Saega. Japanese history cannot remember whether or not Magoichi was actually a woman or a man. However, historians all agree that it was a Japanese person running around with a rifle shooting people.
I see.
You scared me to death.
I think that's the only thing anyone can agree on.
Standing in the living room.
I think it's a shame that Jean Reno didn't do the voice in the English voice.
It is a shame, but at least we've got a few scenes of him speaking only French until, the Tengu turned up and made it so he could speak, Japanese or English.
Yeah. Well, when he of course he did of course he was in the French version.
Oh, well, naturally.
Yeah. I know, but when he spoke English, we were actually listening to Leon Kennedy.
Oh God. Which Leon which? Oh God.
You scared me to death.
Good Lord, Leon Scott Kennedy.
Girl is just standing in the living room. I nearly
Hold your
jumped out of my
fire!
skin.
I'm human.
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
What's happened to this city?
Hold on.
But haven't you just eaten dinner?
I've got no idea.
Tomorrow,
By the
I
time
want
I
you to go
realized
back
something
into
was
the
wrong,
punishment room.
the
Don't
entire
even
city
think
was
about
infested
stepping
with
foot outside
zombies.
it again.
That's the weird thing is that's not even the canon one.
What was
the
that
canon
last
version.
comment? I missed it.
I was thinking of buying you a deck for Christmas, Ollie, but after your last vid, I'm inclined to think you need me to.
That's a lie. You weren't thinking of that at all.
Yeah, so the actual canon line he does is, "Ooh, sorry about that, babe. I thought you were one of them. What's going on in this town? Hold on. I ain't got no clue, darling. By the time I realized something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies."
How long did it take him to realize something was wrong?
Well, actually, I could explain that, but do you really want me to? Raccoon City was already being infected by... Well, Resident Evil 2 takes place in September of 1998. By the time Resident Evil 1 happened, which was in July 1998, there were already people within the city succumbing to infection really, really slowly. So
Right.
the city is fucking massive by what we understand of the later games. Raccoon City was a very big city, so there were sections where people were slowly becoming infected, and by the time before Resident Evil 2 happened, of course, Birkin had his rampage, and the virus spread faster because he smashed a load of the T-virus vials in the sewer, which then spread into the water supply and was also spread by rats. So people got infected even faster, so more people became zombies. So it was already happening. People were already becoming zombies in small sections of the city. It's just Birkin doing what he did, or sped it up by quite a lot.
Uh-huh.
And it's entirely possible that he was, depending on the area of the city he was in, it's entirely possible that because it was the small outer parts of the city that were becoming infested with zombies first, he probably didn't notice things until the hordes started actually turning up.
Well, this is an interesting room.
Though I still have to question why he had a glass window.
It's a demon mask.
Oh yeah, that's the Hanya mask. That's the same mask that Majima wears. You remember in Yakuza Kiwami where he pretends to be Hanya Man?
Ah, yes.
That's the mask he wears.
Why can't I pick up a sword? kind of game is this? There's a television. So what time period is this supposed to be in? Like, she has a crappy old cell phone. Watch out for Mr. Negative, Ollie. Okay. So the sliding doors are...
Oh, where is he?
Oh, I thought that was in the game for a second.
Sorry, the cat. Garrus is trying to steal food.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, there's a doll. Tea ceremony.
I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. See you in a bit. Alright. I think the deck I had my eye on might serve you well. Oh, really? Please elaborate. Oh.
Once upon a time, there were two twin sisters who lived
Trophy.
No,
with their
elaborate.
parents. The sisters looked very much alike, except that the younger one had a red birthmark on her face.
Strangers would
which
come
often
to the
made her
town
parents
in
behave
gangs of
horribly.
one or two.
The older sister had a big, beautiful room filled with lots of toys. But the younger sister's room was chilly and dark. And the only toy to be
They
seen
wanted to
was a
touch the
doll with a
things,
similar
finger the
birthmark.
precious things of the shop.
He covets the precious things of the shop.
Hello, what's going on? What's all this shouting? We'll
You'll
have no
trouble here.
Oh god. I sometimes want to open a local shop just to do that to people and kill people who aren't local. Don't worry, Tubbs. They won't get far.
Are you sure you want to stay in Scotland then? Because that's going to be most shops in Britain post-Brexit, isn't it?
Yes, I've seen the picture that shows Brexit Britain and it shows Tubbs and Edward holding the sign.
A
Welcome
local
to
country
Brexit.
for local people.
Welcome to Brexit Britain. You'll never leave.
Well, you know what you know what the thing is? Excuse me while I move to India. I'm gonna move to Scotland if things get too bad.
Yeah, go to India. You'll be great. Be grateful. You'll be the only person there with shoes. According to Jason Rivera, you'll be the only person in the country with actual shoes. Follow me on Facebook or Twitter or never win again.
Foil man. Hello. Huh. There's another room.
Oh yeah, Foil Man, the greatest GM ever. Hello. Greatest GM ever, Foil Man. Hello.
That's all he ever said. I gained a bit of respect for India lately. Go on.
Yeah, well, unless you go wrestling over there and they think it's real.
Apparently they do.
Yeah, no, they do. They actually think the entire thing is real. They love Riemann Reigns.
Do I have to elaborate? By the way, Jack, have you seen Venom? Would have thought that would be something that you would go and see. I've seen Venom.
What do you think of it?
It's very 90s / early 2000s comic book movie.
Oh God, not the Dark Age comic book crap.
Well, no, it's that era of comic book movie. You know, like
Yeah, that. You know, the one. Yeah, the one where everything is dark. There's always brooding on the buildings. Is that what you mean?
well, there's a little more levity in it than that, but sort of, yeah.
Oh God.
I liked it. I. It's not good, but I'm not sorry I saw it. I mean, it was entertaining enough,
Lord,
if a little
Ayasa hasn't eaten all
nonsensical.
day.
Well,
She's
more
going
than a
to get
little, it was
sick if she
completely
doesn't eat soon.
nonsensical.
I see. Why don't you prepare something and I'll take it to her?
I'm serious. Ayasa is only 6 years old. Madame's punishment was too harsh. Maybe you should try to convince her.
Oh, you know what a temper Chindak has. But what if every day you prepare a separate meal and I'll take it to the child?
Of course I will.
The do's and don'ts of worshipping in church. Do raise your arms upward in a Y position, like in that Pearl Jam song. Don't spin your arms
Lord,
outwards, similar to a
Ayasa hasn't
helicopter
eaten
blade. You
all
might
day.
clothesline
She's
and
going to get sick if
decapitate
she doesn't eat
neighbours.
soon.
I see. Why don't you prepare something and I'll
Do
take it to her?
kneel
I'm
kneel
serious.
kneel
Ayasa is only
Don't
6
knee
years
drop
old.
ushers.
Madame's punishment was too harsh. Maybe you should try to convince her.
You know
It's
what
done
a
using
temper
stick
Chindak
figures.
has. But what if every day you prepare a separate meal and I'll take it to the child?
Of course I will.
Right, so Ayasa is the child. Given that name and the fact that there is a very Japanese room in the house, I would say that this family is at least in part Japanese.
Yes. Do clap to the beat. Others may join in, which will increase the presence of the Holy Spirit. Don't slap everyone's head to the beat. Thomas is not your tom-tom, Tammy is not your tambourine, and Jim is not your jam. Do pray spontaneously. Don't spontaneously combust. It's all done with stick figures. It's just the knee drop one that I think's funny. Kneel quietly. Don't knee drop the ushers. Don't raise your arms upward in a V shape. Don't spin your arms like a helicopter plane to clothesline and decapitate.
Okay, it's somebody's birthday, or was recently. The cake is completely untouched.
Ollie, if it's an indie game, which means the cake isn't there.
What you mean?
Yes. Ollie.
The cake is a lie?
Ah, he did it.
You led me into that.
Yeah. The SNP are busy running room to the building scaffolds to support the damage done by Westminster. The whole structure's falling down and needs rebuilt. We need to take back the means to do
The
that
cake
thing.
is a lie, of
Back
course.
from the clowns who are doing the damage. Meanwhile, Yoon's around pointing various bits, going, "Look, you missed a bit, fannies."
I was ahead of you. Yeah, but the comment delay got the better of you there. Okay, so there's some sort of child's birthday happening, or having recently happened, or perhaps the child's birthday happened many years ago, but there was an event that was so traumatic that they have kept this room exactly as it was ever since that day.
Okay. Ollie, I've got a weird question for you.
Okay.
If Scotland and Ireland leave the UK, and it's only left with England and Wales, will the UK be called Wangland?
I don't know. Possibly.
That
Wangland.
sound. It seems to be coming from the living room.
A sound coming from the living room? Better pick up that axe. Pick up the axe. Pick up the damn axe. Why can't I pick up the axe? What kind of game is this? You can't even pick up a weapon. Alright. Living room, room for living. I assume that is where this is. Sam, I think there's someone in the drawing room.
The what?
The
We have a
drawing room.
Oh. You mean we
Yes.
have a room specifically for drawing?
You're so common, aren't you? What do you call it? The snug or the saloon or something?
Oh, you mean the lounge?
That's it, yes! The lounge! There's something happening in the lounge!
You mean
Okay, well let's go.
the
Let's go check.
den?
Let's go check. Check. There might be someone in the colouring in room.
There's someone downstairs in the sketching room.
You mean Colonel Mustard?
What the? Combine. Hold combinable items in your left and right hand. Or... Ah.
Wangland.
What? Is that a can of Red Bull?
Wait, what?
Is Dr. Black being murdered by Red? No, it's spray paint. It's spray paint. Okay, alright, I have a thing.
So it's spray paint that looks like a can of Red Bull.
It just looked like that a bit from a distance.
Thank God you didn't drink it, but then again, you played the Rick and Morty game and then drank bleach. A lot.
Yeah.
I still say it was Colonel Mustard. Never trusted that guy.
Did you know I dueled X the Dark One? Ah, cool. Did you win? Must not be a combinable item.
Oh yeah, I also noticed Jim Sterling do his wrestling thing where he quoted a Undertale, did the entire Undertale line on a guy that was lying unconscious. It's a beautiful day. The birds are singing. The sun is shining. And children like you should be burning in hell. Stardust. I don't think Cody cares. I did see a story yesterday with Cody where he explained the worst match in SmackDown history, where no one remembers it because Ted DiBiase Jr. came out and said the weirdest thing that was so weird that Vince McMahon himself just put his headphones back on and tried to look away because a referee fucked over the match. So he started screaming at Vince, going, "Where's that referee? He tried to fuck on me."
Yes, of course.
You know, misusing the complete use of the word fuck.
Can you go to town tomorrow and buy me a new one?
Yes, of course.
Okay. I've got to combine a couple of things. Let's see. How does one combine things? It said hold combinable items in your left and right hand. Like, maybe I've got the wrong head, but...
Garrus.
Oh, Demon Tomato Dave put lyrics to the Doctor Who theme tune. I saw him do it live at Alcon, but he's uploaded the video now. What is this? What is this? Oh, I see. No, I see. Right. So this housemaid apparently can use the Force.
She's Mary Poppins.
She's Mary Poppins, y'all. No, that's not what I meant to do. Am I doing it wrong? There's obviously song on Spider-Man being low. It's good. I'll check that out. Gavin's pretty good at what he does. If you like Miracle of Sound, I would recommend Podquisition, where he himself, just Gavin, talks with Jim Sterling and Laura Kate Dale, who is the editor, I think, at Kotaku UK. Which is apparently the good one. Or Kotaku K, as Jim calls it. Huh. Okay, open the door. Open the door. Why won't the door open? Okay. Right. For a horror game, this isn't very scary.
Yeah, it's very underwhelming.
Yeah. Oh, this is spooky, isn't it?
Oh. It only got like 1.5 stars.
Did it?
Yeah, and a 32% rating on Metacritic.
Fucking hell, that doesn't surprise me. Right, okay. So, can one of you pull up a walkthrough and just tell me what to do so we can get through this? If this is a bad game, I don't want to spend more time on it than we have to. Oh god, has it glitched out on us? I'm just going to check to see the progress of that Resident Evil 7 DLC download. Oh, 26 minutes left. Okay, if we don't get this done in like half an hour, how about we... Oh, there's a crank. Ah, I see. So how about if we don't get this done in like half an hour, we do the Resident Evil thing, which should have installed by then.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a better idea than this.
I'm deleting this after we're done. It's like, this is a bit crap, isn't it?
Mm.
I'm bored. Have you won yet? You and me both, Jack, and no, I haven't.
You don't win, you're playing the game, therefore you lose.
I should go take a look around the room.
What's the Resident Evil thing? Just some DLC. It's more VR stuff, but at least we'll get some Venom-looking things to shoot, hopefully. There are things in there that look like Venom, if I remember correctly. Or
Yeah,
symbiotes.
the molded monsters.
Yeah.
Well, the only walkthroughs this game has are in video form.
Oh, God, of course.
I don't think it's worth it.
Nah.
You know, I'm not feeling a sense of dread looking at this.
I'm really not. Other than the sense of dread that I
I've
might
got
have to
no I
continue
mean,
it.
hell, even Silent Hill had something going on, kind of.
Well, Silent Hill's a pretty good example.
Yeah, where nothing is happening.
I don't even know what I'm
Nothing's
supposed to
happening,
do.
but there's a sense of atmosphere.
What atmosphere
What, for Silent Hill?
for this?
That's what I'm saying. Silent Hill at least has atmosphere. This doesn't.
Obviously, this thing is trying to imitate PT.
Yeah.
Yeah, people need to stop trying to imitate PT. It's not going to work for you.
If you're not Guillermo del Toro or Hideo Kojima, imitating PT's not going to end well for you.
Speaking of which, we never heard much from Allison Road.
Doctor Who, Doctor Who, he's a bloke in a box. That's stuck in my head. Sewing machine. There's a door there that looks like I should be able to open it, but I can't. Ugh. There's a crank there that doesn't look like it does anything. Right, am I supposed to put one of these heads on one of these dolls? Like, I'd assume you are. I'll try load last checkpoint. Maybe there's a glitch or something.
It seems to be coming from the living room.
The living room. Good lord. By the way, this is way too far for a last checkpoint. went up the stairs. I'm not even remotely creeped out.
You're just bored, really, aren't you?
Oh, when hold combinable items in your left and right hand, hold R2 or hold L2. Right, okay. So you have to hold one of the triggers, I think. Alright. Let's see. Right, one of these heads must go on this doll. There we go. Alright, now you can go over there. Alright. Okay, you can go over there. Ah, there's a key.
Oh no, Madame has fainted. I must go next door quickly.
Okay, the first jump scare of the game. Okay, let's see if it... Oh, hello, little girl.
I'd better first catch up with that kid.
Sorry, were we supposed to be scared?
I'm failing to feel shit in my pants.
Yeah.
I'm not even feeling a slight sense of dread.
Maybe if we try and fake it
Oh,
until
no.
we make it. Oh god.
Okay. Oh god, there's a
Oh, no.
brown trickle going down
Oh.
going down my trousers, and it's already going on my brown sofa. Oh, thank God I
Oh.
have only brown upholstery.
Oh, my heart. Don't do that again.
Oh, a little girl, fuck that. I mean, you know,
Why can't I open
mutual-
it? I'm
Oh,
so
God.
startled. I'm so startled.
I am very startled.
Oh shit, you know, I was expecting something along the lines of blood and guts and, you know, something hanging from the ceilings or doors made out of human skin, but a little girl walking around innocently?
Oh god.
Dear,
A door with gears on the other side. What does it mean?
holy shit. Gears? Fuck, that's some deep ass shit right there.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
We're locked in.
Some kind of horrific symbolism.
Oh no. The slow locking mechanism. If only we had time to pull the door open.
The door is locked. I have to find the key right away.
Maybe if we're lucky, Barry'll kick the door down.
I can't open this drawer without a key.
We're about to become a maid sandwich.
Great sandwich.
This piss taking was more fun than the entire game has been.
I know, it's
Oh, yeah.
depressing, really, isn't it?
This is what we've been reduced to.
I've never been so scared. It's clockwork. Oh god. Okay. Alright, I see
mean-
what we gotta do.
Silent Hill? Pff, child's play.
Oh, fuck. A clock? Oh, fuck me, not clocks. Why'd it have to be clocks?
A doll! With a key. Thank you.
Madame must be in here. I need to find the key first.
Ollie, is it time to change games yet? Oh god. There's a bathtub of muddy water! And
Oh,
there's
no.
a slight trickle.
And there's a mirror right next to you. Is someone going to be standing right behind us if we look into it?
Oh god, I can't look. Oh, thank god, it's too foggy to tell. Careful, Ollie, you might get an infection. A doll! With a key.
Why are there two dolls in the room? Where have the Lord and Madame gone?
Alright, so is this the key to that, or...
I'm guessing that there is some symbolism.
Yeah.
I think the doll in the bath is supposed to indicate that someone had drowned in a bath.
Yeah.
In other words,
Oh, right,
you're
yeah.
not even trying.
Yeah. It is a bit on the nose.
Hmm.
This key looks special.
A television.
I should keep
A
it.
fucking cane. Jesus Christ.
There.
And that key
The Lord
flew in.
says he has recently been
The
hearing
picture.
crying
What does that
and
mean?
footsteps in the middle of the night. That's why there's a special security device mounted on the door. But who was making
There's a
these
fireplace. You know what else had a fireplace? Evil Dead. What do you want, door? What do you want? And the door responded with, I need about a 350.
And it was about
With a-
that time.
And I realised that this door was 8 stories tall and the crustacean from the Paleolithic. That
The
goddamn
Loch
Loch Ness
Ness
monster was
Monster.
under the door.
Oh Lord, it's so scary.
And I said, "Damn you." Oh yeah, Borderlands is coming to VR now.
Cool.
Well, Borderlands 2 specifically is coming to VR. You know, I mean, you could always just give us, you know, number 3, but okay.
Well, any Borderlands game would be good.
Oh yeah, I love Borderlands 2, is, you know, specifically.
Right, could one of y'all Google this combination? We'll put the
I
key there.
tried looking for a walkthrough, but got nothing.
Right. The default password for these things is normally all zeros. Right.
The password is password 1.
Right. 1. Damn! 0002. Damn! 0003. Damn! 4. Damn! 5. Damn! 6. Alright.
So, yeah, to get our mind onto something more positive, Ian, 2K19, how are you finding it?
I love it.
2. 3.
Me too. I did get a trophy, by the way, for playing as Pete Dunne and and I beat up John Cena.
Huh. So this is a good one then. What?
I'm watching this thing of this thing from Netflix. Someone's posted this thing on Twitter where it's showing two people trying to romantically eat spaghetti Lady in the Tramp style, but then they just turn it into 69ing.
Oh, 0417. Oh, the combination was on the picture. Okay.
I didn't need to go to the more thing.
I am drinking a glass of scotch. Are you sure it's not apple juice? Damn it! Now I've got to cycle all the way back around.
Ooh. This guy on YouTube says, do not buy.
Well, it's a bit too late for that.
Yep. Okay. Quite sure this game has done... What was that last comment?
Pretty sure this has done... I am drinking a glass of scotch. Pretty sure this game has done that to me.
The little girl!
That has run downstairs. I better catch up.
Oh. Well, that's not terrifying. That's just sticking a gear in. How is that terrifying?
Wait, so
I'm
what was
sorry,
that
Ollie,
key up there for?
I don't know.
Maybe it's for that padlock. I'm gonna take it with.
Okay.
Where did I leave it? It was on the bedside table, I believe. Use the force to grab the key.
This is strange. This door was open before, but why is it locked now?
I got a silver trophy for that.
This is strange. This door was open before, but why is it locked now?
Yeah, this game isn't really stimulating anything. Interest, fear. It's just kind of... Yeah, I don't see Vegeta making Krillin play this. No. Oh, you know what's more terrifying than this? Night Trap. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go one step further. Do you know what's more terrifying than this? Rita Repulsa's putties. Oh! Yeah, I would be more terrified of a bunch of people in grey spandex with clay on their face going than this. You're imagining putties going around just wrecking people's shit.
Although they can be useful because they did open their own cafe once.
I know, but, you know, what are they going to do? Send them down to Earth and go, now, ruin that person's garden, and just jump around someone's garden throwing rubbish around. It's weird. The Japanese versions were so much more intimidating.
And for some reason, the Americans made them go...
But you know, then again, the Japanese version also had Rita Repulsa kidnapping children and then sacrificing them to the devil. Saying that out loud is probably more worrying, isn't it?
Okay. Yoko.
Holy fuck, a chalk drawing, that's fucking terrifying.
That's why I could never watch Chalk Zone.
I'm so startled.
Ah, what's that? What's that? It's a key. Oh god, I'm startled. I'm just imagining the people from Ghost Hunt. Remember
Oh
those
no,
people who were
there
terrified
appears
of
to be
everything?
a wetness coming from my pants.
There's a wetness coming from mine too. Oh god.
You know,
Oh god, it says 19 minutes left. It can't have only been 7 minutes.
Oh god, really?
Yeah.
Come on, this is the one time should be flying. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna go take my plate away from dinner. I'm gonna maybe pee. I'll come back, see how this goes.
Yeah, alright. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay, now that goes there. That goes there.
So Ollie's feigning, so we're feigning any sense of terror because this thing is supposed to carry the most intimidating is the little girl keeping the corner and doing the
Okay.
No, that's the thing, there were gears on the so you knew what was gonna happen, the second you walk. Oh my god. The door is walking away. Here's what it's gearing. Yeah, we're literally changing the movie. So yeah, that's why you can hear me that one. Feigning any sense of terror.
Okay, right, I've got to find cardboard squares. It's a cardboard square!
oh god. Whoever made this game is a sick bastard.
Okay.
And we're talking like... Frank Miller levels of insanity.
I'm back.
You'll never believe what we found.
Oh my god, a fucking train.
Worse than that.
What?
Cardboard.
Oh fuck, not cardboard.
Cardboard
Yes.
squares for the puzzle.
You...
They could be used to fashion a cardboard dagger.
Cardboard dagger to stab your cardboard wife.
My god. We were just saying the creator of this game is a sick bastard.
No, you know
Frank
what would be more
Miller.
terrifying than this? Being locked in a house that you have to, a big mansion that you have to find keys to escape from, and somewhere in the house hiding is a very, very depraved Jeffrey Leonard.
Oh god.
Or,
would be
you know, the
terrible.
ghost of Michael Jackson, who we now consider Corey Haim. No one likes to be defeated, Shalmon.
Yeah, we were also
Yeah.
saying that the creator is also like is about as insane as Frank Miller.
I'll
Right,
take your word for it, because this entire thing, I have no words for what this even is.
October. Yep, it is. Oh, God. Alright, so. Okay, yeah, that looks like that's where that goes. Are there other pieces outside the room? Let's have a quick shofty about. It's another bathroom, guys. They have a... Someone's left their phone in here. Oh, God!
And it's ringing.
And it's an old Samsung phone.
Oh, fuck, it is an old Samsung phone.
The hell is this?
It's an old-fashioned bath, I think. I mean, it's wooden.
Bath made of wood.
Either that or it's a torture device. I mean, look, there's even a hole for the head to decapitate them.
Let
Who
me get a
are these
sign of a
people?
chainsaw or blooded machete. Ah, no.
I can handle a chainsaw and a blooded machete.
But not a wooden bath.
It's
Good
going too far.
Lord.
Good lord, the person who made this game is a depraved genius.
Needs to be locked up.
Alright, where did that... Okay, I'm gonna take
Or to
this...
be put away.
I'm gonna take this key back to the room I found it in, see if there's anything it opens in there. Because the key was in that drawer.
It's okay, little one. Sure. Oh, there it is. I see it now. There you go, little girl. There. Oh, okay, okay. Pushing me away. Okay. Hold on.
No. Oh yeah, I already opened the clock.
Yeah.
Good grief, if it isn't playing ominous music. Screw it. Right, okay. We're in there.
Sorry, Nicole wanted attention.
Yeah, it's okay.
So, you know, making random sounds at her and having a little talk with her.
That's okay, you missed nothing.
Yeah.
Now, if
I'm
that
awake.
key isn't for that chest, then what's it for? Right, okay.
Whoa, what's the matter? What's the matter, little one? Do you find this thing boring?
She must do.
It's no-
It's just slightly moving colours to her.
Well, I'll tell you what, how long have we been going for? Guys, do you know how... Do we
I
have
don't know how
a
long it's
sense
been.
of time?
You can have a quick check. No, I mean in terms of since his since his download was supposed to end.
69 long minutes. Look, okay, Nicole, we're gonna check to see if we can do an hour of Resident Evil or something. Not here yet. 8 minutes left. Jesus, tap dancing Christ, what is taking so long? I wonder if I can spice this up by... Oh, now's as good a time as I need to test it. If we get a copyright strike, my channel's not monetized anyway. I wonder if we can play music from Spotify while